Yo, what up, Don?
Sammy Lee here.
We, of course, are the Soul Brothers. How you guys doing?
Oh, shit.
This is it. Here it is. Kyrie 4, first impressions.
I'm pretty sure everyone likes the Kyries. I mean, just like, looks-wise, I don't know. Just like, there's just something about the Kyries that, you know, a lot of people like.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he's a very popular player.
Yeah.
That helps. He's like, you know, a player that everyone kind of wants to be with the crazy handles, and he's pretty clutch also, you know.
Very clutch, yes.
And so, you know, a lot of people, you know, want to be him and emulate him. His first 3 shoes have been hits, for sure. His first shoe was a massive success. Probably one of the best, most successful first SIGs I can remember. But now we're on to the 4th. And we're going to give you our first impressions. Sammy's had these for a few days. I just got mine. And Sammy's actually balled a few times in them.
Yeah, so I guess it's first impressions / initial review, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, so anyways, let's start off right with the traction. So the traction is a multi-directional traction pattern. What are we calling this? It looks weird.
It does.
You know?
It does. Maze Runner.
Maze Runner, okay.
I almost blanked out there.
Kind of looks like a maze, yeah. Traction okay, so it's weird because when I first got them, it's squeaky and it feels like it has a really good bite. But then I started playing in it. You know when you cross someone and then you go past them and then you do that pull back cross?
Yeah, like a pullback cross.
Yeah, I did that a few times, and the shoe I would just go slide out. So if when I did like a really hard cross or whatever, the shoe would slide. But then after I kept playing in it, it got a little bit better. So it feels like right now it's actually pretty damn nice. So I feel like maybe you have to break it in. I have to break it in more, of course.
Right.
You know, for the final performance review, you know, we're going to have to break it in and all that. So right now it feels really nice. But then, of course, initially it sucked because I was sliding. But yeah, so I think it'll get a little bit better. So traction I feel like is really nice. The rubber is really soft, but then it's really thick.
Yeah, you should be good outdoors.
Yeah, outdoors should be okay, but like it's a little soft, so you should just be careful of that. And of course, they still added that outsole curvature, which is very nice. You know, you can tilt your foot, and then you still have grip on the side while you're doing crosses and stuff like that. And it's really interesting. If you look on top, look at how wide it looks on the lateral side with the cushion protruding with the traction and all that.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. But I love the outsole curvature. It's kind of weird at first, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
So there's that. Now moving on to the cushion. The cushion is full-length Cushlon. That's what the designer said, and it's really soft.
Yeah.
There is a slight compression in the heel. I would say the heel is really nice, but the forefoot feels pretty stiff to me right now. But you know, we'll see as I break it in and stuff like that. But
yeah, it's got a little quick recoil in the heel, which is nice.
Yes.
And impact protection is so far to me better than the 3, which is cool.
Well, anything's better than the 3.
I know, but I mean, I'm just glad they're going in some direction. You know.
Thank you for listening to the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like even a little something is better than what they used to do. You know what I'm saying? There is a pretty large volume zoom unit in the heel. It's right underneath your foot. It's not bottom loaded as we thought it was. But I can't really feel the zoom. There's no really like little bounce in the heel.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, and then the purple part is it feels like really soft.
Yeah, it does.
Feel it. But there's that, and of course, yeah, it is a decoupled track or outsole or whatever. Not the forefoot and heel, but it's decoupled like this way.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure exactly what that does, but the designer said it was something that does something. So there's that, and it is really caging the forefoot though, the cushion, the Cushlon. So there's that, and you have it coming up, of course, for lateral stability, which we'll get into. So yeah, so the cushion feels pretty nice. The nicest Kyrie so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then the step-in comfort, the insole is just a regular ass Ortholite, it feels like. So I'm really happy about the cushion. Alright, moving on to the upper. So the upper, it's a mix between new material and old materials. Here in the forefoot, you have engineered mesh, EM, and the designer said it would they have spots where, of course, it's tighter or whatever. to accommodate for forces, and they made it softer where you don't really need as much support. And the EM feels really soft.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's
really
nice.
like it.
Doesn't look. It looks a little better than like the materials in the 3. Also aesthetically.
Yeah, of course.
It looks a little bit more premium. Looks nice. And then in the back half, you have like this suede.
Yes.
Which is pretty soft and buttery.
Yeah.
And then you have the swoosh, which is stitched on, which also looks pretty premium.
Yep.
I'm not mad at that at all. You have this kind of leather in the back.
Feels like a really cheap leather.
Yeah,
but,
it feels like synthetic for sure.
Yeah. And
it's like a half tongue.
Yes.
Right, so it's not a full booty, which is cool. I like to have a little bit of a tongue.
Yes.
And
then of course right here you have the suede. I feel like it's the same material as it is in the back or whatever.
Yeah.
And that suede, of course, is there for toe drags. You know, when you're doing Kyrie Irving's, freaking like, whatever the fuck he does with his feet when he's playing, But that's for added durability, of course, which is really nice. And it's really thick, it feels like, too. Of course, you do have the Illuminati symbol or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
There. What is this?
369?
369.
359.
One more time, get low. That song?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it feels really thick in the ankle, which I don't like because it feels a little bulky. It doesn't feel bulky, but like it doesn't feel as thin as I would like it,
Yeah, I feel you.
Especially for like Kyrie's shoe, you want to feel super light and stuff like that. But
it's like cozy feeling.
It is,
though.
yeah.
It's probably the most comfortable Kyrie I've ever slipped into. And
yes.
Right when I slipped into it, I was like, "Oh, all right,
nice,
okay, I see." Because usually, a lot of times, there's been Under Armour shoes that kind of feel like that. They kind of do that well, just like kind of step in comfort.
Yeah.
So it's a lot less abrasive on your foot.
Yes.
Than previous Kyries, which is nice. Out of the box.
Of course.
And
then the tongue is super padded. One thing I will say is that this part is digging into my Achilles. So
it's pretty sharp.
It is pretty high. So I don't know why they made a mid so high. But that's kind of annoying, but that's gonna break in, of course. Of course, you do have your fly wire, and then the first 2 eyelets, the laces only go through the fly wire. I don't like that because, fly wire can snap sometimes, and you're screwed if it does,
Yeah.
But all right, moving on to fit. Go true to size. I would say it's it's pretty narrow. I would say it's around the same as the Kyrie 3.
Yeah, and it's pretty damn true to size.
Yeah, very true to size. Very snug in the toe too.
Yeah.
Like there's absolutely like no room, it feels like. So fit feels super nice. And lockdown, of course, I feel like it's gonna be really nice with the crazy ass lip in the heel, and then you have for lateral containment here, the little spikes that come up, the teeth. And of course, if you see the design, your foot actually, sits a little bit underneath the midsole. So you have a little bit more lateral stability for the midsole. There's a little material on the side for that. So let's check the weight of this. Size 7.5 coming in at 13 ounces, 13.02 ounces. That's kind of heavy.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a little lighter.
Yeah, it feels light though.
Yeah, it does.
It feels a little slightly bulky though. But there's that. Aesthetically, I like King. He doesn't like King. I like King a lot. So tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics. Alright, it is a $120 shoe, so they didn't raise the price, which is good. So thank you for that. But they did increase the tech, they made it better.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I'm kind of scared on the traction. Hopefully it gets a lot better. But right now, as I started to break it in, and it's actually pretty nice, especially with that curvature and stuff like that. So I'm not super mad at it, but just hopefully it goes to to the point of the Kyrie 2 and the 3.
Yeah.
Which I think it will after I keep playing it. So first impressions, very nice. I love how it looks, how it performs so far. So tell us what you guys think of the Kyrie 4, and we'll see you guys next one.
Later.